Alright. Oh, let's wake up. I'll do that one there. Okay, you follow me now, right?
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. Well, that does something.
Shh.
Oh, I'll be nice.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Oh, fucking
hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Okay, like
Can
right
we
here.
Talk?
Right here.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get what... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
I think someone had a relationship.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss... I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, keep my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't. Mr. Thompson, I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Oh, hello everybody.
Just gotta keep our heads. Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Okay, what do we got? 6. Does it not tell me the objective? Like, what the fuck?
Carry on. Okay. Only 6 went. What the fuck? Blah. That hi Bella. Hi. Little cat. Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Damn.
You're some sort of freelancer?
It's some rough shit.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Can I? Can I do that?
Oh, law, please don't eat me. I got scrumpox and chalkstones. You don't want none of that. Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his... You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little
Get away from me, leper. Oh, man.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Couple hours out of your day and some There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than... I need you to break in, nab that medicine and bring it back to me. I'll do... You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray, marauders are outside the walls. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health.
What?
Company policy.
That is so fucking ridiculous. Oh my god.
Tell myself the same thing every morning. You seen those young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that. So you oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord.
Oh my god. Ooh, the evil part of me is like, just raid this motherfucker right now. Spy passion. Oh, can I steal it without you noticing? Okay, save. There we go. Oh, fucking A. There. Mine. I ain't take it.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Yeah. Okay. Who the hell are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive.
Ooh.
How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Ooh.
That's all I can ask of you.
Plot thickens? Plot thickens, Dickens. Okay.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Ooh, I would melee you.
Our voices down.
What is
This is where the
this?
magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay. Something you need?
Well, I have a shotgun I like, so... sawed off. Let's see. Install mod. Let me put on. Magazine. To plasma. Rounds per minute. Okay. Huh. Put in the shop. Hey. Tinker. Repair. Breakdown. Let's break down some shit. Broken. Breakdown. Block. 36. There. Uh. Northwest.
It's getting picked.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something. My dad's... It's an office. Just mine.
Poor fella.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
House.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
No, you're watching me.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Is that a rhyme? Okay, alright, we are going to get out of here. Constable.
Almost lost
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
What?
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Ah! Yeah, let's do it.
Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board.
What
Also,
the
I
fuck?
specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Wow.
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's off... Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you? As long as you're... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Ooh. What response do I say? Let's do it.
Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Something to report?
Wow. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. And Jill coming up ASAP. I mean, this is pretty okay. Ooh, is there anything in this little terminal? Bounty records. Gets you drunk. Got it. Close.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Let the boss catch you saying that.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the label.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ooh.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a... Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Ooh.
That right? Prove it.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, do it.
Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is? I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Coming right up.
Ugh. Alright, so 3-drink minimum, right? Oh, 39%. Okay. Ah, screw it. Cause I'll be doing the bounty stuff anyway, so... 318,
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Go ahead. Suppose I did. What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's. You're one of those freelancers then? Running about Halcyon, selling off your loyalties to the highest bidder? Well, good luck.
Who the fuck are you?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I wouldn't mind seeing if I can recruit her to a ship. A cartridge.
Okay, go quiet.
I don't want to steal from her. Okay, so where the fuck? Okay, that's that, and then general store. What the hell?
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, survival of the fittest. It ain't just a law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Ooh, I'd be picking all your locks. I'd be picking all your locks.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Saltuna.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
This is a church. Okay.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all.
Camera angles are just
this
like
season's
fucking nice for the
predictions.
public. It's so
The
trippy.
quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
What the fuck? Why do you want a book?
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Wait, what? I already got the book? When did I get the book?
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's the long-forsaken joke is what it is. French. I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh man. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh fuck. What the fuck is this? French? Oh man.
Overreacting? Do you have any idea how many years I spent in... No. You couldn't possibly know, could you? I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Learn French.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Ooh, shit. Wow. Okay. This is unexpected.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think? Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Dude. Dude. Oh my god. This game is like... Oh man. Ah. Yup. It's fucking Knights of the Old Republic and Fallout. They had a fucking baby. They had a sweet, sweet baby, I swear to God. Alright. It's so great. Oh, this is so great. Okay. What the fuck?
Another day at the cannery.
Oh my god! Ugh. Nah. Okay, so let's... Ooh, you guys are all far. So check. Where are you guys located? That's one of them.
Oh, look out! On my way! We're pretty good at this.
Oh, hey. Sit the fuck down, bro. Do I not get grenades in this game at all? Aside from... Oh my god. Oh, you have to reload now. Yikes. Was she down for like ever? Wait, whoa, hold the fuck on. Can companions die? What the fuck? Oh, okay, alright, okay. So it's like, it's literally like, alright. Oh my fucking health packs, man. Bring some health packs in this bitch. So it's one down. Let's go there. Yes. Nope. Alright, fine, fuck it. I'll go this one. Just gonna fire this one regardless. Oh. Okay. Who's that? Oh, man. Alright, I'm just gonna run past you guys. I'll be back.
Oh, sure, yeah. Hey, just talk to Adam.
I'll be back. Da 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 da. I'll be back. Hi there. I'll be back.
Thomas to holler if he saw anyone sneaking in.
Yeah, he did holler. What is this? Pop, 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 pop.
I thought, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I picked up a fucking... I thought I picked up like a... Ooh, hunting rifle. Okay. Some shit went down.
I wish I could do that.
Okay. Can you fix that?
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. I don't know about normal. Dad said it's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on. You mean about the mission being too clean? Sorry. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing, and next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool. I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and the machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something... It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Hello, plasma rifle. Nope. Okay. That's fucked. Oh wait. Level 6, man.
That's the last of them. You're fast.
I can get a really good pistol. Ooh, AR, okay. Yeah, I want to get fucking done in.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
I meant, can I, like, eat this shit now?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Oh, well that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. I'm great at clarifying. What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth.
Clever.
Hmm.